Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another tutorial and I'm coming to you barefaced. I'm sure a lot of people don't wear makeup anymore these days. I really do. So we move anyway, we move. So today's tutorial is gonna be about this two-piece set that I made. As you can see, I'm already wearing it. It's very comfortable. When you are chilling at home, trust me, you want to be comfortable doing it and still look stylish. So this is what this is about. If you want to make something similar to this, you just have to stay tuned, guys. You just have to stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, it is so great to have you here. Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also make sure to turn on your notification bell so you get a notification every time there's a new video. Without talking too much, let's jump right into today's tutorial. So this is the bed sheet I'm going to be using today. Actually, this is a duvet cover, so I'm going to just prep it, and by prepping it I'm just going to cut at the seams and then remove the poppers so that everything is ready to go. So here you can see that I already have my the pattern that I'm going to be using, which is one of my joggers. I like the fit of it, so that's what I'm going to be using for this. So I've gone ahead and folded the fabric into 4 places and placed my joggers on it. So I've traced around the perimeters of the joggers and added about 2 inches extra because I want the fit to be a little bit looser than what the joggers is. So I've traced that around, and now that I've traced everything around, I'm going to just try and cut that out. So here I have 4 different pieces that I'm just going to pin them together now and take them to the sewing machine to sew the outside seams first. And so now I'm going to pin the 2 pieces together and making sure that I match the crotch area perfectly, so that way you don't have any bulky part to the crotch area. So once you finish pinning everything together, you should be able to sew the crotch area all in one go. And here we are, the trouser is already taking shape. So what's left to do now is to make the casing for the elastic for the waist area and also for the legs. And now that I've done the casing for the elastic, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and fit in my elastic and make sure that I close off the gap that I left to fit in the elastic. And once that is done, then the trouser is ready and I can now switch to making the top. So for the top, there's no pattern I'm going to follow. I just have a vision of what I want it to look like, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna go by. So for the top, you want to start off by marking your starting point at the edge of the fabric, like so. And from that starting point, mark the length of your top. Mine is 20 inches. That's how long I want it to be, and this is including the hemming allowance. So from the folded edge, you want to mark 1 inch in from that starting point. And on the other side, you want to mark 3 inches. So once you mark your 3 inches, then you want to connect the 1 inch point to the 3 inches point. And this is going to form the shoulder slant. So next thing you want to do is mark your You want to mark your armhole. I used 8 inches for mine. And from where your armhole stopped, you want to mark in about 2 to 2.5 inches inwards. Then mark down another 2 inches like so. So this is where we're going to be curving the underarm area. So I hope that makes sense. So just watch what I'm doing on the screen, and I'm sure that will be really helpful. So if you have a curved ruler, you're gonna need this to just draw your underarm area. If you don't, you can freestyle it, and that's not a problem at all. So once you finish drawing your curved area, you want to draw a straight line down from there to the bottom of the top. So now I'm gonna plot the measurement for the neck area. For the neck, I don't want it to be deep. I just want it to be like a boat type neckline, so it's not going to be deep at all. So for that measurement, I'm going to be using 1 by 7 inches and just draw a line to connect the two. So once the neckline is drawn, so everything is ready, and I can go ahead and do the cut. Now this is what the top will look like. This is what it looks like before sewing, so you can already see what the style looks like. So the first thing I'm going to do is sew the shoulders together and also the sides of the top. So now that I've finished sewing the sides and the shoulders together, I'm going to cut out my sleeves. So I'm going to be using 3 different measurements for my sleeve. First one is going to be the length of the sleeve and the armhole area and also the wrist of the sleeve. So I've got the length of the measurement cut out already, and now I'm just going to plot on the fabric the size of the armhole and also the sleeves. So once I've got the measurements plotted out, I'm going to connect the 2 lines like so. And once I finish doing that, I can then cut out the sleeve. So now that I've got my sleeves cut out, I'm going to go ahead and sew the outside seams together. So now that I've got my outside seams sewn together, I'm now going to go ahead and attach the sleeves to the top. So now the next thing I'm going to do is finish off the neck area and also hem the wrist of the top. I'm gonna go ahead and make a casing for my elastic at the waist of the top, and once I finish all that, the top is ready. And here we are, the 2-piece set is ready to wear. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial today. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.